What is up, YouTube? It is day 63, and it couldn't be more sunny right now. Getting some sun in my eyes. Shout out Angie Huberman. I did some scrolling last night on my phone and looked at a lot of old footage of me working out. Like back in 2019, I started filming some stuff, and I realized I've actually been filming for a while, and not having done more of it is totally a deficit. So if I were to give myself, a little bit of grief and say, I wish I could have done this better, I would have just done this sooner, honestly. And then it got me thinking as to what other things I could have done over the course of my lifting career, because I've been lifting since I was 13, and now I'm 26. And I think I started lifting because I really sucked at sports and didn't have great guidance, and then I just found the gym and enjoyed it, and it became a very individualized hobby, and it almost kind of made me a little introverted and lonely at times, because my entire form of physical activity for so many years has just been go in the gym, throw on EDM, talk to no one, lift, and go home. And so, after all these years, you start to question whether or not that's been the best way of approaching it. And I think I can honestly say it hasn't been the best way of approaching it. I think if I were to go back in time and I was 13 years old, 16 years old, looking at this right now, I would have really dug myself into a community of weightlifters who like to train, know how to train, like to push each other, because I think in anything in life it takes a village, whether it's getting through medical school or building a business or even just working with clients or patients. You have an entire team with you, whether it's your IT support or your technical support team or your nurses and your staff, the people who draw the blood in the beginning of an office visit. It takes a lot of people to get a job done. And the same can really be said with stuff like this. Yeah, this is content creation. It's a pretty individualized thing, but if you really want to have a sick build, I think you just need to have a training partner ultimately, which I don't have, and I have never really stably had. So that's what I have on my mind today. Just if I were to redo this whole thing, all these years of training, I would have just found someone who I could just be with more frequently and lift with more frequently. So if you're out there and you got a buddy who likes to train, you guys aren't training enough together, go train together. You'll get stronger. I trained with two people last night. One girl was 19 years old. She was deadlifting 450. The other guy was, 30. He was deadlifting 480. And just being around them made me want to train harder. So that's also a very real thing as well. Just surrounding yourself with people who like to push you or are pushing themselves and in turn push you, as a result of being around them. So I'm going to go study for a long time, and it's nice to get some sun in my eyes before I do that. Might bike, might swim. Body needs a break. Worked out 5 days in a row. It's Saturday. I'm 217 today, so still working my way down. Peace.